favorite Patrick, Cuttle.
Keep going for Shalita, guys.
Yeah.
When she said surprise drop in, I was like, oh no, they're thinking Mark Norman's here or something, you know. Yeah, I live with my parents. Yeah, I live with my parents, and there was a moving truck at the next door neighbor's house the other day, and I got excited because I was like, man, I hope they have their own 26-year-old boy so that I'll have somebody to play with, you know what I mean? Not because they're like, hey, can Steve come smoke some weed with me, you know? You live with your parents?
This one does.
Respect. Respect. I like seeing a guy with hair like that with a babe. It's good. I have a girlfriend too. I'm not coveting my neighbor's wife right now. Don't worry about it. I think don't covet your neighbor's wife in the Bible is such a great thing because it's really back then it was like that guy's got a better wife than me, you know? She knows how to like drag a sheep out to the yard or whatever. I work in a restaurant too. Thank you. No, please stop. Work in a restaurant and live with my parents. I am a very sexy guy, as you guys know. No, I work in a restaurant. I like to have fun. The other day, somebody was like, hey man, can I get a spoon? And I was like, yeah, do you want to be big spoon or little spoon? And then I laughed hard. And he didn't. Artists are often misunderstood, you know what I mean? Someone else was like, can you tell me about the salmon? I was like, yeah, well, they swim upstream to have babies. They're pink. Bears like them. Also, one quick salmon fact. I saw a statistic that said 85% of farm-raised salmon are deaf. They can't hear. So like, really, how do you figure that out? You know what I mean? You walk up to the salmon cage and you're like, look out, I'm a grizzly bear! Only 15% of the salmon just reacted to that shit. They're deaf. I'd work in a restaurant. This is a true story. We got a bomb threat.
Oh shit.
And we did not close.
No!
How is that an option? I didn't know the cops were like, hey man, there might be a bomb. And you're like, nah, we're straight. That's a bomb threat. Come back to me when it's a bomb promise. All right? Somebody's gonna sell cheeseburgers, damn it. You know? And we stayed open, and then we all died. No, bomb threat, bomb promise. You guys know about drone strikes?
No.
I'm just kidding. If you guys gave it up for drone strikes, I'd be like, I gotta get out of here. Something's about to happen. You know? No, but I've noticed on the news, every drone strike seems to be at a wedding. You noticed that, right? Like, why are these Al-Qaeda guys still going to weddings, you know? You're like, yeah, death to America, but my niece is getting married, you know? It's also the perfect excuse to not go to a wedding, by the way. Hey, you're going to be there on Friday? Well, no, I joined ISIS, so can't make it. Good luck, though. I love you guys. Got you a gift. It's in the mail. Bomb jokes. I got bomb jokes. This is my impression of Aretha Franklin Dangerfield. I tell you, I get no R-E-S-P-E-C-T, right? That's a joke for such a specific audience, it's unbelievable. You guys on OnlyFans? She's got her hand in the air. No, I think I've recognized those places. Yeah, mostly solo stuff. Hidden camera action, a lot of amateurs. No, I saw this girl on OnlyFans announce that she was going to have sex with 1,000 people in a day.
Saw that.
You heard about that?
Yeah.
This is true. She announced that, and then another girl swooped in and fucked 1,000 people before she could. How did somebody like make it skeevier? You know what I mean? They punched up. How do you steal someone's thunder for fucking 1,000 dudes? It's amazing. I also looked it up. There's an application process to be one of the 1,000 guys. And the first question was, can you come in under a minute? I got the job. They told me I was overqualified. I'm a general manager now. I don't know. I like at least one person in that situation lost their virginity. In that, can you imagine like having the conversation at a bar? Oh man, how'd you lose your virginity? Dudes talk about their first time a lot. Trust me. You're having a conversation, and they're like, "How'd you lose your virginity?" You're like, "Well, I was 128th in line. There was about 800 men behind me waiting." Waiting to take a turn on my girl, but I think she loved me. They said no eye contact, but yeah, it's good. All right, pivot. I think this Gulf of America thing is positive. That's weird. It usually gets a standing ovation when I say that. Gulf of America is positive. I also think we should rename El Niño to the little boy. Big El Niño crowd. It's like, do you hear about what the little boy's doing? Off the coast of Peru. Somebody put his ass in timeout. He's fucking up the ecosystem. This isn't political either. Not political at all. I just like anybody that's got worms in their brain. RFK Jr., the leader of our national health, has worms. Because there's no way the brain worms don't control his behavior ever. You know what I mean? Like they're in his ear. The worms are like, get rid of red food dye. Crawl around on a rainy sidewalk a little bit, you know? RFK's like, oh shit, hold on. This rainy sidewalk feels good as hell, you know? More worm stuff? Is that what you said? I live with my parents. This is a true story. When it rains really hard, just the right weather, every once in a while, a wave of worms will crawl into, because I live in the basement, it's low. So I'll be standing there in my apartment throwing worms out the door, saving lives.
Oh my God.
And it reminds me of an allegory about the old man and the kid on the beach with the starfish. Does anybody know that story? It's old man's walking on the beach and he sees a kid running back and forth, just busting ass. And as he gets closer, he sees that the kid, there's starfish all along the beach, and the kid's grabbing the starfish and throwing them in the ocean. And the old man says to the kid, "What are you doing? You can't make a difference to all those starfish." The kid picks up one of them and he says, "I made a difference to this one."
Hey.
That's me with worms in my house. You understand what I'm saying? All right, clap it up for Shalita, guys. Thank you so much.